My name's Amber. I'm originally from the Gulf Coast, but I've been a resident of Barneville for the last 7 years. My husband and his family are all from Platteville in the Lancaster area. I am a registered nurse at the University of Wisconsin Hospital and Clinics in Madison. I'm a hematology, oncology, stem cell transplant, and palliative care nurse. I translate that into I do inpatient cancer care. My big concern with this proposal has very little to do with wages and benefits. My primary concern with this proposal is that as a nurse, my #1 duty on the work floor is to make sure that my patients are safe and get appropriate and high quality care, because that's what I was trained to do. I am a member of the Service Employees International Union, and 5 years ago we were able to negotiate with UW Hospital as a collective bargaining unit to ban mandatory overtime at UW Hospital. Not all hospitals have that. And for those of you who don't really know what that means, it basically means that I can't be forced, except in an emergency situation, to work 16 to 24 hours to take care of patients just because we don't have appropriate staff. And I know that everyone here knows that there's a nationwide nursing shortage, and it does happen that we are forced to work overtime. The concern is, if we lose the right to come to the bargaining table, I can be forced to do that again, as can some of my coworkers, a couple of who have shown up here tonight to show their support, which means that our patients aren't getting the kind of care that they need. And I don't think anybody in this crowd would want a nurse who's been on her feet for 16 hours giving lethal doses of chemotherapy, blood products, or pain medications to patients. It's just not safe. We've negotiated for decent staff-to-patient ratios, and that's what we really want to stick with. And that's why we as nurses, United Nurses, are very concerned about being able to continue to collectively bargain with our hospital and with the state. I also want to point out one thing, and this is very personal to us. I have a letter here from Donna Kate Vahensky, who is the CEO of UW Hospital and Clinics, and I just want to read you one quick little thing. She wrote this letter to Governor Walker on the 18th of February and said that she was surprised to see provisions eliminating collective bargaining from UW Hospital and Clinics authority employees, because as you know, nearly 500 to 7,500 employees there began collective bargaining, and it's existed since they became a public authority 17 years ago. Her biggest concern was that eliminating collective bargaining for UW-HCA has absolutely no fiscal effect on the state, because we receive no general purpose revenue. Every penny that we make as a hospital comes from hospital generated revenue, not tax dollars. So this is really hard for us to hear, that we might potentially be losing a voice and jeopardizing patient care. Thank you.